All right, so check this out. I don't want to crap on anybody's beliefs, but there's something that's on my mind I want to let go of right now. I do respect other people's opinions, perspectives, belief systems. God made us all unique, with our own unique minds, to think for ourselves, to come up with our own conclusions, and to use our intellect and our hearts to guide us. And that may be the case in politics as well. But politics, no matter how you look at it, is a dirty business. And there are things that are really bothersome about the current situation in my country. There seems to be some sort of opinion, I'm generalizing here, that if you are not in support of Orange Man, then you must be evil, on the dark side, working for Lucifer. You are not even in the equation. So there are some channels out there that are making this connection between ascension, spirituality, and the Orange Man. Now, if you're not on that side, and I think you know some of these channels I'm talking about, then you must be a liberal communist scum. Now, if you could really think about this, you know, those of you who are able to expand further beyond, you realize that both of these sides are working together to divide and conquer. Now, does that mean that they are necessarily friends on the surface level, going about behind the scenes, behind the curtains, making these mischievous plans? That could be the case, but it might not even be. This might be taking place on a subconscious level, on a spiritual, astral level where they are working together. But make no mistake about it, those two sides are working together, right? So, now I'm not discounting the recent disgusting mess of an election we had. That's too much of a shame to even call that. But even that on a higher level is some kind of a game. It's some kind of a show that they're putting on before you. Another thing, people associating the Orange Man with freedom and patriotism. This one kind of makes my blood boil. As I sit here before you, my state is currently under a new lockdown. That means more poverty. That means more domestic violence. That means literal starvation in the United States. And that means misery and suicide. Now, has the Orange Man done anything to protect against these lockdowns? Yes, I understand the governors do it on their own. It's their choice. Has he done anything to protect your constitutional rights? Who has allocated trillions in what, or not trillions, but billions in funding to come up with the zombie serum? Who? And not just domestic companies, foreign companies. He's given billions to foreign companies to develop the zombie serum of Resident Evil for you. who has repealed almost every nuclear deal known to man, made a terrible relationship with Iran, with China, with Russia, country of my birth, who has created as much division as this individual. And you mean to sit here and tell me that he is for patriotism and freedom? Why repeal all those things that were designed and put in place to prevent a nuclear war? Why? Can you explain this to me? And now, before the end of his administration, it's gotten ramped up a notch. But it does appear to be that there are some sort of benevolent forces attempting to prevent total cataclysm, which I am in support of. However, only time will tell if that will truly come to fruition. Now, who has helped siphon trillions of dollars of your wealth to Wall Street? Orange Man did. He was part of that program because his priority this entire time was to make stocks go higher and higher and higher, and now they've reached record highs. And guess what? When he was campaigning, let me remind you what he said in his exact words. The stock market is in a big, fat, ugly bubble. Oh, but now when he became chief, now the stock market's all good. Who's gotten wealthier? The billionaires have gotten wealthier, and you and I are getting poorer every day. And Nero sits there and watches Rome burn while we're focusing on left-right garbage that is nothing but a distraction. And people are associating the right wing with the right spirituality, and that is simply wrong. What wing you should take is no wing. Be in the middle of the bird. Don't be on the bird's left wing. Don't be on the bird's right wing. Be outside the Masonic chessboard and watch the game. And don't be in it at all, is what I recommend. Some of you may not like this video, and I almost never talk about politics for this reason, but I had to get this off my chest. Have a good day.